Starting things off, the sounds, the new Scientific Wax CD. Sounds of Dub One. To start our pledge line rolling. The sounds of drum and bass take over for the next couple hours. Try to motivate you. Pledge and help CIUT. Don't be afraid. Be the first pledge. 416-946-7800.
The crowd.
And don't forget our toll-free number, 1-888-204-8976. Operators are standing by. Those just tuning in, it's fundraising once again here at CIUT in the beginning of the prophecy. 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976.
Just 7 minutes after 8 p.m. Marcus back in the hot seat. Haven't been here for a while. And it's fundraising this week. We're going to be raising fund, as we were saying before. Our annual Friends of 89.5 pledge drive. And tonight is where we ask for your support. For those that don't know, Prophecy's been here for 13 years on 89.5 CIUT. Bring you the sounds of hardcore jungle techno, jungle drum and bass, all aspects, all the different subgenres, the full circumference of bass. And for us to keep going, we need your support. So we're going to need all of our listeners that tune in each and every week to give us a call at 416-946-7800, or you can call us toll free at 1-888-204-8976. That's 1-888-204-8976. As you know, Barry the Buffalo, Kitchener to Coburg. And just to let you know, $25 is what qualifies as a membership pledge. So if you pledge $25, you get yourself a membership to 89.5 CIUT. You'll get your monthly newsletter and an entry into our grand prize draw. I'm going to find out in a little while from DJ Prime what the prizes are this year, because each and every year we get prizes. You know, we got hats, we have t-shirts, we have coffee mugs, and we'll see if we can find out what the grand prize draw is this year as well. As you know, we've added to the CIUT team. We got the one and only super producer, DJ Gremlins, representing Renegade Hardware.
And we've got the one and only Mr. Brown in town.
Yes, representing Soul in Motion.
Yeah.
So the team's growing here at the Prophecy. So this is Dub 1.
Something brand new that just got released, I believe, this week. The CD came out finally. Some dark, eerie amen business.
Some Canadian content. You got another one lined up here?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Something fresh. The grand prize draw for paid pledges of $25 and over. There's an e-bike courtesy of Mobility Unlimited. One of two EEEPC 4 gigabyte surfs, courtesy of the UFT bookstore. There's 2 5x7 season passes to Blue Mountain. Oh, that's a nice one. And a 2-night stay at the Blue Mountain Ski Resort. Nice. As well, there's a gift basket, courtesy of Come As You Are.
Gonna give you some brand new jungle techno for 2009. And this is the sound we're gonna try to bring back. Straight up jungle techno for 2009. Gotta switch things up every few years.
Big shout out to the Randall.
Hey, promise. Someone was asking us about a 13-year anniversary. Wink, wink.
Is it 13 or 14?
It's 13 this year.
Oh.
Jungle it.
What we're talking about is an anniversary party for The Prophecy. Track entitled Blackboard Jungle, brand new.
Jungle it.
Big sounds, big tunes. Something fresh. This one got a title yet, Marcus?
This one's called Blackboard Jungle.
Nice.
And this next one's going out to DJ Prime. Something fresh from myself and Benny Page. Track entitled Eyes Down.
Oh, this one, yes. Check your MySpace.
And for those just tuning in, it's a special edition of the Prophecy Friends of 89.5 Pledge Drive. And we're going to need your support tonight to keep the station on the air, but as well as our program. Because if we don't get the minimum memberships, the Prophecy might not be here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so,
we have to prove ourselves. This is when we do it.
For the skankers, come to skank in the darkness, yeah, eyes down, you
Big
know?
tune, love this. It's my kind of roller, man. 416-946-7800 1-888-204-8976 if you're out of town and you need the toll free.
we got a good start here. I want to send a big shout out to Jen, who came in to donate.
Oh, wicked.
And just to let you guys out there know that you can actually do that. You can come into CIUT and donate your money at 91 St. George, right at the corner of St. George and Harvard. It's the white building with 89.5 CIUT written on the side of it. You just buzz on the side if you're feeling motivated and you don't have a credit card and you'd like to bring in your cash pledge. Come on down. So big shout out to Jen. And then Thank you. We got another pledge from Kim and the High Grade Crew. So big shout out to Kim, Bronwyn, and Lucky General.
Nice one. 8:16 in the PM, and things are starting to roll. It's a good sign. People are still listening, Marcus. 13 years and counting.
Well, we're going to give you loads of dubs tonight. Going to make it worth your while.
Got Gremlins coming in at the 9 o'clock hour with some fresh bits as well. Mr. Brown in the place.
Come to skank in the darkness, yeah, eyes down, you know?
Big shout out to Mr. Brown in the house. As you know, he's joined the Prophecy team in the last few months, I'd say. Had to throw him right in the deep end. Representing Soul in Motion. Also, don't forget, we just want to tell you about a couple of events. Boxing Day Junglist Movement makes its return with an all old school event taking place at the Elmo Combo, the downstairs of the Elmo Combo this time, so we're going to switch it up. I should call it the annual Junglist Movement old school party. We've been doing it for about 3 years now. And on that night, it's going to be Mr. Frankie Guns, Mr. Brown, DJ Lush, Everfresh, and myself and Mr. Brown. If I didn't say Mr. Brown already, I'm not sure. And Lucky General. I want to send a big shout out to everybody who was down at Skankin' Saturdays last night. If you haven't checked it out, down at Toy Bar, amazing little night run by Rich On Point. Ram Jam last night, really nice. And this one is about 1 hour old. Track entitled It's Over. If you're broken up with someone, this is the song, I'm telling you. It's the calm before the storm. Don't forget the number 416-946-7800.
You know, I've given you all my love, but you refused it. I don't need you no more.
Tuned and listening to the annual Friends of 89.5 Pledge Drive. And don't forget the number 416-946-7800 or toll free, DJ Prime.
1-888-204-8976. And I see the phone lines are starting to liven up, which is good. Nice and early.
I guess they're liking the tunes, the dubs tonight. We're going to keep it fresh for you tonight. We got 4 DJs in the house. Everyone's fully loaded. We're going to cover all aspects of jungle drum and bass tonight. Liquid, raga, dark, techie, you name it.
Don't want you, don't need you, don't want you, don't need you, don't want you, don't need you, don't want you, don't need you.
You know, I've given you all my love, but you refused it. I don't need you no more.
Taking it back to the old sound for 2009. Bring it to you fresh. And I'm telling you, by summer of 2009, there's going to be a lot of hardcore jungle happening again.
Big shout. Oh, go ahead, man.
Mel just said that someone phoned in and they said it sounds like we're fighting.
Okay, we are fighting.
I love Ryan.
One love.
It's all love here. All love.
What, maybe because you're playing this song. Big shout out to the Rick Toxic, and no, we're not fighting.
No, it's all love. It's all love. The only thing we want to figure out is when we're going to have that 13-year anniversary. But the reason why we haven't had one, and a couple of people actually asked on the forum is because we both have other events going on, and it's been kind of hectic.
True.
Gonna give you the brand new sounds of Artificial Intelligence, Days of Rage, forthcoming on Liquid V and their brand new album. I'm telling you, no fillers tonight.
Just killers.
Oh yeah. This is where we test Mr. Brown, because if he plays a filler, I'm gonna put him in that garbage bin in the back corner right there. all killer tonight.
Okay, 416-946-7800. Big shout out to the Rick Toxic representing Toronto Jungle, who's calling in right about now for a pledge. So big up. And he said he was giving me some static because he said there's no phone number up on the pledge line on the Toronto Jungle post. So anyways.
Hey Rick, I know that you can edit that. So
I told him to stick it. I didn't see that happen.
Rick has all of the power at TorontoJungle.com.
He does.
He's sort of like a god in a way.
He's 10 inches taller now than he was a year ago.
Big up your chest. We need to bring back all those old sayings from like 91, 92. I think that would be real fun. Extremely big tune right now. Sounds of Artificial Intelligence. Doing it big. Reaching out to Mr. Frankie Guns. Don't forget, play the record. We're right at the corner of Yonge and Elm. The one and only shop for jungle drum and bass in the city.
Big shout out to Clancy. Just got a long distance call from Clancy saying that Mr. Rick Toxic doesn't have all the power of Toronto Jungle. So big shout out to Clancy, yeah.
The Dundada. Calling all the way from LA.
We'll call Rick's Jesus, and he's the big G.
Being professional. What does that mean?
Getting paid for what you do. Professional.
Having your own style.
Big shout out to Mutt for this one. Big tune.
Go on, Mutt.
It's always nice when it's easy to play Canadian content and you're not digging.
It's a lot easier nowadays. I'm telling you, I got a stack full of CDs. It's easier than like 5 years ago when it was scrounging.
I love someone can't play them tune them for real.
Hitting the 8:30 mark. Big shout out to Kevin who called up. He's wanting to hear some old school, so we'll throw some in later on in the show for sure. Still an hour and a half left in the show, and we've got a long journey ahead of us to hit our mark. Don't forget, CIUT is moving. We'll be moving this year, and that's got to cost money as well. So the fundraising, it's really important. Keeps the station moving and operating at a peak performance. Equipment, upkeep,
Getting paid for what you do.
transmitter, licenses.
Wicked Sounds of Mud. Homegrown talent right there. And for those just locking in, you've tuned in, and it's our annual Friends of 89.5 pledge drive. The number is 416-946-7800 if you want to make a pledge. $25 will get you a membership to 89.5 CIUT, and that is actually what we need. We need a minimum of $25 pledges to keep the prophecy going here each and every week. So all those people that tune in, it is very important that you call in and support us, because without your pledges, we can't keep going, you know what I mean? Basically, there's a lot of people that would love to have an 8 to 10 p.m. slot on a Sunday night. It's pretty prime, 15,000 watts. We've been here for 13 years, and we'd like to be here for another 13, hopefully. That's why we keep it fresh, and we bring in the best talent in the city to keep things going. Don't forget the toll-free number if you're calling long distance. That's outside of the Toronto area. It's 1-888-204-8976. Coming into what I think is one of the biggest tunes of 2008, and we're going to be dropping some of those during the show today, as well as some old school. Don't worry, we never forget about the old school when it comes to the fundraising show. The sounds of Danny Bird and the Brooks Brothers with Gold Rush. Going out to the Soul in Motion crew.
knew where I was going as far as my directions, and well, I wouldn't call it radical. I just spoke my mind.
8:35 in the PM, and we just had one of those calls telling us to shut up. But you know what? We can't shut up today. If you want to tune into just music, you have to tune in next week, because tonight we actually have to ask you for your support to keep us on the air. So we won't be shutting up tonight, but we will be playing tracks.
If the phone lines keep busy, then we shut up. That's the deal.
Exactly. He says, "You're ruining the vibe," and he hung up his phone.
I'm pledging $25 if Mr. Brown gets on the mic.
We apologize to all those that are still raving. We'll try to keep the rave going for you. Let's give him a piece of this, and then we'll come back in at the end of the track. Coming into the Christmas season, I got myself a Legacy t-shirt from Frankie Guns, and they're amazing. I really love it. I've worn it a couple of times now. I wore it last night. I wore it for Halloween. What's going on with Legacy? When's the next party?
Legacy in conjunction with Soul in Motion on New Year's Eve. $15 to get in to the jam of the century.
Wicked, wicked. Who's DJing at that one?
I believe it's Soul in Motion versus Legacy, so it'll be myself, Gremlins, and Frankie Guns, and Mr. Brown, and Scott Free, and Spins.
Right. So that's what's happening on New Year's Eve in Toronto, people.
And Legacy bringing Clute as well in February. Big shout out to the Gremlins and Mr. Guns. And to all those that made it out for the first two jams, the Paradox and the Equinox.
Coming in with one of my favorite tunes of the year, Subwave Dreamcatcher. This guy's making some big tunes right now. Going out to the Dark Side crew out there. I'm going to get a little bit grimy for you now in the next few tracks. And then we'll bring it back to some raga, some liquid. We'll mix it up. DJ Prime will come up around 9 o'clock.
416-946-7800. And if you're out of town, 1-888-204-8976. All the phone lines are dead. 416-946-7800, 1-888-204-8976 is the pledge line.
And we apologize once again because we have to keep talking.
Yeah, but once we don't have to apologize actually, because this is like one of the most important times of the year, and it's our job to get these guys to phone in. So
yes, we
no
need
phone lines lit up is bad.
We need members. We need members, and $25 will make you a membership of 89.5 CIUT. We need to get that grand prize list and find out what those gifts are this year.
I read them out once. There's an e-bike courtesy of Mobility Unlimited, which is like scooter. Very nice. Looking at it right now. There are 2 Triple E or EEEPC 4 gigabyte surfs that will be in the draw, courtesy of U of T Bookstore. 2 5x7 season passes to Blue Mountain, and a 2-night stay at the Blue Mountain Ski Resort. And then there's a gift certificate or a gift basket, courtesy of Come As You Are.
Gremlin's in the house. He's here for the fundraising. Going out to the old school crew out there. We're gonna give you a classic remix by Vapor, doing some big things right now. Bringing back that hardcore jungle techno sound. We got Gremlins lining up tunes already. Little does he know, we're going to make him stay all the way till 10 o'clock, and he's going to have to do the mic and play the music and answer the phones. Me and Prime are going to take off now and go eat some pizza and chill. Grems is going to hold it down for the next 3 weeks straight.
Him and James.
Yeah. Don't forget those phone lines. We need to see you guys calling in and giving us some support. Tonight is our pledge drive. And this is where you support the prophecy, because we want to stay on the air for you. If we don't get those memberships, well, then we don't look important, and somebody could take our spot. Straight up.
That's right. Turn us into a house show. Like back in the day when the house guys used to always cut up the jungle DJs. I like house, trust me. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976 if you're out of town. As we have one phone line lit up, we also have 3 lovely ladies waiting to take your phone calls. Big show going out to Tage, who's on the line, ready to make his pledge. As the Gremlin steps inside. (416-946-7800) 1-888-204-8976 on the toll free.
DJ Slide just phoned in. He's on hold, and he said he's not pledging a penny unless we announce his party in the event that I'm going to be playing at.
That's blackmail.
It's blackmail, but you know what? It's all good. Big shout out to DJ Slide. And don't forget, Oasis, which is his new company, will be bringing you J Magic on Sunday, November 23rd, featuring Marcus Visionary, Everfresh, Saigon, and Carnage. And this takes place at Circa Nightclub, 126 John Street. 19 plus, $12 in advance, and more at the door. So it's going to be in the ballroom. It's Ballroom DMB Sessions Volume 3. Big shout out to everybody who came down to the Top Cat one. At the last one was pretty good. Off the hook. Big shout out to Tage and the crew. Oasis, that's the new company. Watch out for it. J Magic, Sunday, November 23rd. So Tage, if you don't pledge now, we're going to come for you. You're in trouble. Sounds a vicious circle of Gremlins in the mix. Got the whole crew in the house. We're going to get Mr. Brown on the mic soon enough. He's going to do a little singing for us. Soul in Motion style.
Beatbox. Bismarck style.
Also, big shout going out to Jake from Saskatoon who pledged.
Oh yeah, I was in Saskatoon this year for a couple of weeks.
Nice.
Lovely.
Also, big shout going out to Brandon who just pledged. He's from Toronto. And another big shout going out to Jake Dub Conscious who pledged as well. So it's looking good right now. Hopefully we can keep those phones going.
We keep
416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976.
Support the cause. Support the cause.
Big shout going out to Darcy Carl Collins.
Big shout. phones are not very busy, we start getting busy on the mic. 416-946-7800. Always like to get people that have never pledged before to let us know that they're out there and appreciating the beats. 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976. If you're just joining us, it's pledge time and fundraising here at CIUT. Something we do twice a year. It helps us pay for equipment, broadcast lines, the transmitter, licensing, and just straight up gear that we need to run. As everybody here are volunteers as well, donate their time. Coming up to the 1 hour mark. Anyone out there just tuning in, it's pledge time here at CIUT for the past week. Something we do twice a year to pay the bills. 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976. Throwing down some tunes of his own. This one, You and Aspect, yeah? Trying to motivate you guys to get on the phones and call in your pledges.
Big sound to Arms House by the one and only Gremlins and Aspect. Forthcoming on Digital Soundboy, doing big things right now. Tearing up dances all around the world. Don't forget the number 416-946-7800. That's the pledge line. For $25, you can become a member for 89.5 CAUT, and you'll receive a quarterly newsletter. Give it to your house with all of our programming, information, and news. You'll also receive an entry into the grand prize draw. The grand prize draw for paid pledges of $25 and over, an e-bike courtesy of Mobility Unlimited, one of 2 5x7 season passes to Blue Mountain, and a 2-night stay at the Blue Mountain Ski Resort. J-Mac, where are you? I know you love skiing. A gift basket courtesy of Come As You Are. For pledges of $60 to $99, you get your choice of one CAUT t-shirt, toque, tote bag, mitts, and $100 and up, you get your choice of 2 CAUT gifts.
I think we should get some CIUT slippers going too. Big fuzzy one.
Don't forget that number, 416-946-7800. If you're calling toll-free, long distance, you can call toll-free at 1-888-204-8976.
As we hit the 9 o'clock hour. Oh, here comes Phil.
Big, what? A stranger has come into town. Oh my gosh. Big shout going to Phil, Dub Rock Sound System in the house. Big shout going to Tage. Don't forget Sunday, November 23rd, Oasis returns with J Magic. He says thanks for all the great work. Respect to him for pledging. Big shout going out to Diego, always supporting the scene and the radio show as well. Thanks for your pledge. We're looking good coming up to 9 o'clock, but we need another 15 or so pledges to meet our minimum. Gremlins is giving us some grime right now.
Some darkness. As per usual, we always come into the squeeze at the end of the 10 o'clock hour, or the end of the 9 o'clock hour as you approach 10.
soon to listen to Prophecy. 13 years running, and we're hoping to stay on the air for another 13, hopefully. At least. I've already got my walker and my cane. I think we're moving to a new location. Ryan says he's willing to come. We got wheelchair access to the new location. Poking a little fun at our age, that's all. But guess what? We're not going anywhere, trust me.
My birthday was the end of October, and I thought I was turning 38. And my girlfriend told me, no, you're 37. I'm losing track, man.
Big shout out to Mel for keeping Ryan on track. Don't forget, next Thursday I'm going to be touching down at Down One. Big shout out to APOC and Frequency. Hopefully you guys can phone in and give us a pledge. Gremlins in the mix. I want to send a big shout out to Michelle, helping us with the phones. Gremlins ain't messing around.
I was just trying to figure out how to get him on the air.
Mandate.
Easy.
If you just tuned in, you're tuned into The Prophecy, Friends of 89.5 Pledge Drive. And as you know, we have to do this each and every year to keep the station running, to pay for everything from equipment to lights to staff, to keep the 89.5 running the way it's supposed to be. As you know, we're volunteers at the station. We're not paid, coming in each and every week, bring you the latest
and greatest
in upfront beats
and classic vintage vinyl.
13 years now. We're going to be moving to a new station actually soon.
Same station. New building.
New building, yes. I want to send a big shout out to Edward from Hamilton, making use of that toll-free number. Called in to pledge. Big up the Steel City crew.
Steel City.
And if you're calling long distance, you can call us toll-free 1-888-204-8976.
The Prophecy voted Toronto's best drum and bass radio program for 2008 at the Toronto Drum and Bass Awards. A big shout out to everybody involved in that. Future Sound, Platform, I'm not even sure everybody, Toronto Jungle,
And a big shout out to Kaiser. Hey Kaiser, I'm looking for you still, man. You got one of my awards. I'm still waiting for that one.
One of what? 6, 7, 8, 10? Marcus cleaning out.
Gremlin's coming with some grimy business. What's this one, Graham?
Yes, here's something by Vicious Circle. This is on the Horseman album. A tune called Night People.
Gremlin's touching down for New Year's with Legacy. You can guarantee he's gonna be playing some beats like this.
Yeah, no, you know what? Me and Guns are gonna draw some raga. Having a ride to put on 8.
Don't forget that number, 416-946-7800. We need your support tonight for us to keep the beats rolling just like this and to keep CIUT Prophecy on the air, actually. Just to let everybody know out there that $25 gets you a membership to CIUT. So if you can squeeze that little extra out, you can get yourself a membership, and that's what we need. We need at least 25 members to keep us going on the prophecy right here. So 416-946-7800, we need your support tonight.
Or 1-888-204-8976 for those out of town.
And don't forget, $25 to $59 gets you the quarterly newsletter, the entry into the grand prize draw. $60 to $99 gets you a choice of one CIUT t-shirt, toque, or tote bag, or mitts. I know Gremlin wants some CIUT mitts. Hey, Grems? I have a special request, Gremlins. I'd like to hear the Benny Page and Gremlin tune.
Let me make sure I got it. I might have given away the CD.
Jive. What's going on next weekend in Toronto? I have to find out, you know? We should know these things. I think I'm heading to New York City next week. And Philly. Concrete Jungle, New York. And also, just to let everybody know, we're getting a Concrete Jungle chapter in Toronto.
Really?
Yeah, Mr. Mensa is going to be running it. Just got word from that. Mr. Brown just letting me know that Gremlins and Mr. Brown are also on the roster for the Concrete Jungle Toronto as well. Gremlin's not messing about tonight, man. He's coming with some big tunes. Once again, don't forget that number, 416-946-7800. That's the pledge line. Toll free, 1-888-204-8976. We got Dub Rock Sound System Phil in the house, and let me tell you, we can't give you the amount, but he's giving us his annual massive pledge. Big. Want to send a big shout out to Tamsin from Brampton. Big up Tamsin. Always see her out at the Brampton gigs. Thanks for calling in and supporting. Where's the rest of the Brampton crew? Platform, come on. Carney, Steffi D, come on. Come on. Give us a call. 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. Want to send a big challenge going out to all those promoters in the city that we promote events for each and every week here on The Prophecy. Phone in and give us your support. $25 makes you a member of 89.5 CIUT. And with that membership, you get a quarterly newsletter sent to your house with all of our amazing programming and an entry into the grand prize draw where we've got some amazing prizes. An e-bike courtesy of Mobility Unlimited. One of 2 PC 4-gig surfs courtesy of U of T Bookstore. One of 2 5x7 season passes to Blue Mountain and a 2-night stay at the Blue Mountain Ski Resort. And a gift basket courtesy as Come As You Are. Gremlin's already called on that one.
416-946-7800 is the number, as well as the toll-free number 1-888-204-8976. As we have 45 minutes left in our program, and I believe actually that the pledging for CIUT ends tonight as well, as it had started last Monday.
Going out to the Baseline crew out there.
Baseline crew.
Sounds of Benny Page and Gremlins.
Should see how what kind of shape we're in as the pledges come in as we hit the 9:30 mark, and maybe go into some classics. Yeah, as we hit the mark, but not until we know that we're doing some good for the station. If you haven't called, it's a good time. 416-946-7800. As we have operators, 3 lovely ladies just waiting for your phone calls, and the phone lines are open.
We've just been notified we're only at 14 memberships, and we need a minimum of 25 to keep the Prophecy on the air on 89.5 CIUT. We've got 45 minutes to do it. So, we need your help. Give us a call, 416-946-7800. Or toll free 1-888-204-8976 if you enjoy the Prophecy and you like to keep us on the air. This is your chance to do it.
Or if you're sitting there with a crew, put your money together. As long as one of you can call in. Everfresh in the house.
You can do $5 pledges each. On Point Fresh in the house. On Point's gonna pledge. Big shout out to Everfresh in the house. Yeah. Also, there's gonna be an On Point night taking place at Down One. Just gonna find out the date from Everfresh. I think it's in the next few weeks, actually. We need 20 more pledges. We got the station manager in the house, and
That's the memo.
the pressure's on. $20 more pledges. 920. Whew. Starting to sweat. Sounds of Gremlins in the mix.
We got Gremlins in the house. Everfresh in the house.
Dub Rock Sound System Phil in the house.
Mr. Brown in the house. We got a full house tonight. Trying to get you guys motivated for our Pledge Fest 2008. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976. Going out to those sitting on the couch contemplating if they should call or not. Yes, you should.
All those promoters out there, all those DJs, any of those DJs who've come and played sets here in the last few months, because we've had quite a few guests.
Yeah, quite a few actually, as the doors open.
And don't forget, if you want to be a guest on 89.5 CIUT, just got to email myself or DJ Prime, get yourself a mix CD, and if it's worthy, we'll get you on the air as a special guest.
As well, all the local producers that have been getting a lot of airplay as well.
All right, I'm gonna give you a breakdown of what you can get for the amount you pledge. If you pledge $25 to $59, you can get yourself an entry. That's a membership pledge, and that's what we need. We actually need 20 more membership pledges to keep things going. And you also get yourself a quarterly newsletter and the entry into the grand prize draw. For $60 to $99, you get yourself a choice of a CAUT t-shirt, tote bag, or mitts. For $100 to $149, you get a choice of 2 of those gifts and an entry into the grand prize draw as well. And $150 up, you get all 3 gifts: the CAUT t-shirt, tote bag, or mitts, the newsletter, and an entry into the grand prize draw. 416-946-7800. Become a member. Help the prophecy stay on the air. 13 years running, man. Lots of memories. Lots of guests. Toll-free number 1-888-204-8976. Want to send a massive shout out to Andre from Scarborough. Big up the Scarborough crew.
Don't forget to, as you make your pledge, you do get a tax receipt for that as well that you can use for a tax deduction. And your money goes towards the good cause of keeping CIUT well funded, I guess. How do you say it?
You know what? I guess the biggest thing is to keep it running. Keep those lights on. Keep the equipment working.
Keep the licensing up to date.
I'm really excited about a new building, actually, though. I think that'll be amazing.
Some CDJs.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
2 CDJs, hopefully.
And a mixer.
And a mixer. So we can do some live mixes. This is our Christmas wish list for CIUT.
Requested songs in the mix. Really cool.
Oh yeah, sounds of D-Bridge coming in. Plastic Soul remix. Gonna have to go get some food after this. Big shout out to Alan from Toronto. And Ray all the way from Unionville. Thanks so much for your pledge.
Very nice.
Big up the out-of-town crew. Toll free 1-888-204-8976. Big shout out to Alan, Ray. Big shout out to Andre from Scarborough, Tamsin from Brampton, Edward from Hamilton, Tage. Big up the Oasis crew. November 23rd, J Magic.
Toronto Jungle crew.
Big up the Toxic Clancy. Big up the High Grade crew. Kim Bronwyn, Lucky General for the pledge. December 20th, the next High Grade party touching down. DJ Lion Dub from New York City representing. Friendliness and Isaacs. And a whole host of others. I'm going to miss that one. Sadly, I'm going to be in Calgary that night. And don't forget, Junglist Movement makes its return Boxing Day with an all old school event. DJ Lush playing a 91 to 94 old school hardcore set. Everfresh playing a V, Dope Dragon, full cycle set. Mr. Brown playing a 97 set. I'll be playing some new school and old school jungle. Frankie Guns playing 94 Raga Jungle. It's gonna be a big night, Boxing night. Christmas season's coming. Lots of events, lots of things to do. Also, don't forget Skankin' Saturdays at Toy Bar. If you haven't checked it out, we have a brand new weekly. It was Ram Jam last night, couldn't even move. And that's on College Street, right in the center of Little Italy. Big shout out to On Point Rich. I'll be touching down there in about 2 weeks again.
And don't forget as well, Legacy and Soul Emotion coming to you on New Year's down at the Alma Combo, $15.
Fully loaded this year. Lots to do. Big shout out to Ray Connolly, who just phoned in and pledged. Thanks so much for your pledge.
There you go.
416-946-7800. Let's keep those pledges coming. If you're calling long distance, toll free 1-888-204-8976. It's 9:26 in the PM. And I think we need about 18 more pledges if I got my math correct.
Yeah.
DJ Prime touching on in about 5 minutes. He's going to give us some old school selection.
As we do on 89.5 CIUT. I have to see what I got in my bag. I just grabbed my bag of records. I didn't even go through stuff. I know there's old school in there. There always is.
Sounds of D-Bridge. Forthcoming on Digital Soundboy Plastic Soul Remix. Going out to the Dark Side crew out there. Sounds of Gremlins in the mix, taking it down. Gremlins bringing you some raga dubwise. 416-946-7800. That is the pledge line tonight. You've tuned into the Friends of 89.5 pledge drive for the Prophecy. 13 years strong. Let's see if we can stay another 13 years. And you get selection like this. Toll free 1-888-204-8976. Big shout out to the TorontoJungle.com crew, everyone locked in. Yo, Mr. Brown, come over here. We got Mr. Brown hiding out. I'm gonna get him on air for you. DJ Prime stepping up to the decks. Big shout out to Gremlins. Thanks so much for Wicked set.
Check.
Class.
Yes. Yo, what's up?
Mr. Brown in the house representing Soul in Motion. How's things, my friend?
Everything's good. Not seeing those phones lighting up enough, man. You guys got to get calling in.
Thanks for coming in and helping out.
Of course, man.
How you enjoying being a part of the Prophecy crew?
Oh, you know, it's been good so far. You know, you tossed me into the deep end on that first time, but we're getting the hang of it now. I brought one record with me. Everyone's playing tunes, so I figured I got my one record here. I'm going to drop that down in a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if anybody, if you guys are out in your car, next to your computer, or by your radio, make sure you call in, 416-946-7800. And for those of you that are out of town, make sure you call 1-888-204-8976. $25 makes you a member.
So what's coming up for Mr. Brown? Any events?
Well, we got, you and me got the Junglist Movement thing coming up Boxing Day. So all the details are pretty much locked for that.
I'm looking forward to that 97 set, you know.
Oh yeah, trust me, I got it.
I gotta start digging now.
So if you guys want some more information on the next Junglist Movement, all old school, make sure you go to TorontoJungle.com, hit the event section, and keep posted on that for any updates that are coming out.
And this is 100% old school, strictly old school. You know what?
Oh yeah.
Yes, because that you guys asked for it. We were giving you some new school sets of Junglist Movement, and people were kind of up in arms about it. So we had a talk, and we decided to give you all old school at this one, so you know exactly what you're gonna get when you come. It's gonna be the big Boxing Day event. And it's gonna be taking place at Elmo Combo downstairs. We're gonna flip the script. Usually, most of the events are upstairs, so we're gonna bring it downstairs this time.
Yeah, and the lineup's looking pretty good too. We got yourself, Marcus Visionary, we got me, Mr. Brown, we got Lush, Frankie Guns, Everfresh. It's definitely gonna be a good night. Make sure you all come out.
The pledge line for you to call in and become a member is 416-946-7800 or toll free 1-888-204-8976. $25 gets you a membership. You receive the quarterly newsletter and an entry into the grand prize draw. And we got some great grand prizes this year. An e-bike courtesy of Mobility Unlimited. One of 2 5x7 season passes to Blue Mountain and a 2-night stay at the Blue Mountain Ski Resort. And a gift basket courtesy of Come As You Are.
Yes. All right, so just chatting with Marcus here, and we've decided that the next caller that calls in and pledges $25 will be getting 2 passes for the Junglist Movement coming up on Boxing Day. So make sure you call 416-946-7800, or for the out-of-towners, 1-888-204-8976, and make sure you mention what I just said, and we will hook you up. $25.
$25 pledge will get you free entry. I think that sounds pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Support the Prophecy. Get yourself free entry on Boxing Night. And we know everybody likes to come out on Boxing Night. It's our 3rd year after Christmas, hanging out with the family all day. The longest day of the year. By the time Boxing Day rolls around, the next day you shop all day, you come home, you're well excited. It's time to go out and rave.
You need to work off that turkey. We got something for you to do. Last year we had close to 400 people. It was a big night.
Hopefully we can do it again this year.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
We got to talk to Dub Rock Sound System Phil, because we might have to bring in some system to compensate the downstairs sound system at the Elmo. $9:33. It's coming close to the end of the show, and this is crunch time. This is where we need you to call in and give your support for the Prophecy. 416-946-7800. DJ Prime's lining up some special business for you.
9:35 to the PM. You are tuned into The Prophecy. We're reaching out to the Sunday night crew. And for all you guys that haven't pledged yet, make sure you give us a call. The number is 416-794-7800. And alternatively, toll free, you can give us a call at 1-888-204-8976. Sounds of DJ Prime coming in. Just want to send a big thanks to everybody so far that has pledged, everybody that has called in, everyone that has come in. Massive respect from the crew.
New on Quarantine right about now. Nico, Break, and Fierce. Big tunes. Big shout out to Play the Record. As we roll it down, about 22 minutes left in the show. And let's give us the numbers once again: 946-7800 if you're within the Toronto area, and 1-888-204-8976. On the toll free. Tried to squeeze in a couple old school things, but I don't have a lot with me, man. Very rare. This one's going back. Dollar Records. Classic. Reaching out to Guns. Toxic. Backspin Crew. Who's coming back?
Yeah,
17 minutes left in the program. Rolling out some old school beats. Little Drift to the Center coming in next. For the heads. Classic Photech. Classic Remark right about now. 416-946-7800. 1-888-204-8976.
It's crunch time, people. 9:43 in the PM. And we need your support. "17 minutes left to the program. Similar to the prophecy. 13 years strong. We got a serious team of DJs. Gremlins, Hardware Rep came in tonight, tore it up. Prime in the mix right now. Mr. Brown has his one record with him tonight. He's gonna drop it in a little while. Pick up the SIM crew. This one's going out to Frankie Guns, Legacy Crew. Don't forget New Year's Eve. It's gonna be the big one. Junglist Movement Boxing Day special. 100% old school. Dub rock sound system touching down, hopefully. Big shout out to Phil with a massive pledge. Send a big shout out to Ray Connolly, Alan from Toronto, Ray from Unionville, Andre from Scarborough, Tanzan from Brampton, Edward from Hamilton. Big shout out to the High Grade crew, Kim, Bronwyn, Lucky General. Future Sound crew, big shout out to Kaiser. Big up the Oasis crew, Tage. Big shout out to the TorontoJungle.com crew, Rick Toxic and Clancy. Massive shout out to Diego as well. all of our new members, helping to keep the prophecy on the air. 416-946-7800 is the number. If you're calling long distance, 1-888-204-8976. Ever Fresh in the house. On Point crew pledged. Big up for that pledge. And in a couple of weeks, we're going to be having an On Point night down at Down 1. We'll keep you posted on that. Let you know what's going on. New On Point single out on promo now, I believe. Everfest is in a couple of weeks out. Watch out for the new On Point single. Visionary Whip Them Sound Boy and the flip side, Isaac Maya, all the way from Mexico City. Big shout going out to Rodrigo, DJ Ritmo, in town still. All the Mexico City crew, doing it big, always locked in as well. It amazes me how many people listen to the program. It's just amazing. 416-946-7800. That's the number. Toll free. 1-888-204-8976. We got to see those lines light up. Less than 15 minutes left. Down to the wire. Next week, as we do, there will be no talking on the prophecy. It will be strictly music. We do that every year after fundraising, so we're going to find out who's in line for next week. It's going to be strictly music for you. Some classic metalheads business going down. Doc, Scott, and Goldie. I think this is 01, right?
VIP. Yeah. Usually the old school gets people on the phone lines, but the phone lines are dead once again. So 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976. As it's crunch time, another 12 minutes left. Got a classic LTJ Bookham tune, Horizon, on the record player.
I want to send a big shout out to everybody who has pledged so far, but we still need your help to meet our goal. 416-946-7800, that's the number to call. $25 will give you a membership to 89.5 CUET.
Rolling out the end of the show with some classic beats. Operators standing by 416-946-7800 or 1-888-204-8976. If you haven't made your pledge yet, now is the time. Keep the station running. Big shout out to Everfresh in the house. Keeps grabbing the mic, but we don't give it to him. I got two mics, one to my left, one to my right. Classic tune coming in right now by the Bookham. Big track. Classic D&B. Back in the day when they called it intelligent drum and bass. Going out to all the old schoolers. Going out to Kevin, who asked for some old school. 9:53, operator standing by, trying to get these last pledges in so we make our mark. 416-946-7800, 1-888-204-8976. Calling out the soldiers right now. Going out to Miss Davis from the T-Dot. Thank you very much. Big shout out to everybody who's pitched in so far. Really nice to see a lot of people in the studio tonight showing support. T-minus 6 minutes and rolling. As we have some open phone lines right now. Steve Henry, big shout out, buddy. Have to go for those beers this week. Come down to the hill and meet you.
I want to send a big shout out to everybody who pledged. Big shout out to Jake from Saskatoon, Brendan from Toronto, Jen who actually came into the station to donate for us, Kim, the High Grade Crew, Bronwyn. Big shout out to DJ Dub Conjures. Big shout out to Jake. Thanks so much. Chris Kaiser representing Future Sound as well.
Always good to see the promoters show.
Coming
support.
close. Yeah, coming close to the end of the show. Those last minute callers, 416-946-7800. Don't forget, next week's going to be all music and no talk. We're going to be doing it for you. Big shout going out to that guy who said we were killing the vibe. He phoned twice, you know.
But you know what? That's us doing our job. We want to make sure we're here next week and the week after that, you know?
Exactly. So I want to thank everybody for calling in, all the members. We're going to get a tally and find out how many pledges we've had. Also, if you're calling a long distance, you can call us at toll-free, 1-888-204-8976. We've got about 4 minutes left to the show. We still got time.
We're getting some calls coming in. It's nice.
So we need those last-minute pledges. Do get a couple here.
Daniel Zion.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid and pledge.
You must submit.
Submit your money.
Some money, some jungle monies.
(416-946-7800) or 1-888-204-8976. And counting. T-minus 2 minutes. Once again, special thanks to everybody in the studio tonight for coming by. Everybody that's phoned up. Everybody that's pledged. Don't forget On Point with a new release coming to you. Next tune on Point, Isaac, Maya, and Visionary. Big shout out to On Point in the house with the pledge. Once again, 416-946-7800. This is your last chance to get your shout out on the air. 1-888-204-8976. As we have to leave control and pass the controls onto Equalizing Distort. As they get to close the night off.